You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
Last time on Live from Dice Jail, the party went back into the Gauntlight. I fucking forget most of what we did, but the most important thing is that we got back to Gauntlight. After rescuing what was her son? The Rowdy Rockfish's bar owner's son. Lazda's son. We brought him back. We went back to Gauntlight.
No, you rescued Lazda, and that's Brelda's son.
Brelda's son. So Lazda. Oh gosh, my notes are so fucking unorganized. I'm sorry. But we did go back into Gauntlight, and we'd explored a few floors, got some loot. But the big thing is we went back to Werewolf Boy's lair, and we fought him and his wolf. And we found out that he was actually the person who killed Kileno's wife, right? Is that Kileno's wife?
Yes.
Yes, he was the person who killed Kileno's wife, and while he tried to run away, we killed him. And lastly, left off, his dead body's floating in the water, and we're all just kind of processing it.
Yeah, you're kind of processing it. And Petra and Karak have both leveled up. Colby, don't forget to put new spells in your fancy new third rank slots.
Yay! Do we? I forget. Do we get them on long rest or immediately?
You can put them in immediately. You have your spell slots right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
You can just put them in.
Before I do, I have a slightly metagamey question that I'm going to DM you.
Okay. Mildly terrifying.
Always a fun question to ask the DM.
What was that, Emma?
I said it's always a fun question to ask the DM, a slightly metagamey question.
Yeah.
Well, because the question I'm asking is technically we might already know the answer, but it's still slightly.
One sec.
Okay.
Let me look at this. But I think we discussed this last time. The answer is no.
Okay. Then I won't do that then. Because I realize that as cool of a spell this is, there's a very narrow window where it works.
Yeah, no, you actually need to target the specific creature for that
How a bummer.
spell. Yeah. You can still have it prepared if you want. You can swap out your prepared spells every morning.
Yeah, if we know we're gonna face some undead, I'll probably take it. But.
And you also a reminder that now that your max level spells are third rank, that means your Font of Heal is also third rank now.
So
We'll
it
live
is
forever.
Yippee.
You gotta stop
actually
saying that.
absurd.
Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy.
I love tempting fate, you know?
thing.
Especially when fate can actually hear me.
I cast
Uh,
disintegrate.
I hate when you do that.
And as you're all processing the death of Jol, Petra eats a banana, apparently. For context, this is Petra's new image. She has a banana.
It's a banana gun. I would like noted.
Oh.
Thank
Well,
you.
you know, you should have
Whoa.
told me that it was a gun. That's an important detail.
I think you did when we discussed the image.
No, you
we
just said it
discussed
would
the
add
banana gun.
whimsy.
Cause it's shaped like a gun.
We never discussed this part. Regardless, what are y'all doing now? Jol's corpse is floating in the water. The wolf ran away. You've got a door to the north on the platform. You've also got this way to the northwest. And then there's also a passage where the wolf escaped to the northeast. But you get the feeling that that's probably not where you want to go right now.
Okay, how's everyone doing health-wise?
That's an excellent question.
Nobody is bloodied currently.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
Everyone is
I
above
could-
bloodied.
I could like use a heal, but like it's not urgent, really.
Yeah, we can all use a heal, I feel
I
like.
think that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out like where we are, so like we don't just send someone on the brink of death into a new room.
I don't like the fact that we're just running the gauntlet right
Re-
now, but yeah.
Relatively speaking, everyone's okay. Remy has
Okay.
hopped onto the platform.
Oh yeah. Well, I glitched out.
Reloaded.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm
we've
gonna-
been here. That was the first entrance, yeah?
Yes. That
Okay.
leads upstairs.
Alright.
So the only ways are basically north and northwest. Those are your options, north and northwest.
Alright.
And,
North by northwest.
I think Jol would have said, Jol said that there was a weird staircase up to the north, I think. Is what he would have
Oh
told
yeah,
you.
during his attempt to bargain for his life
Yeah.
pretty inefficiently.
And also deceivingly.
That too. Alright, chaps, which way? That's not an answer.
I mean, I'm thinking
I mean, there is the door.
the door.
Okay, we're gonna open the door.
Okay.
Alright, let's go
Would
up.
Karak wish to join the rest of his party?
Yes, sorry, I'm looking.
We're leaving Karak
It's
in the
okay.
cave.
There
He
is
doesn't get
Karak
to
with
be
the
here.
rest of the party. All right, so who's opening the door? Davina, are you opening the door?
Sure.
Okay, Davina, you open the door, and behind it is a hallway to another door.
I love when we get doors that open to other doors.
I know, it happens quite a bit, doesn't it?
I don't know why they built the map like this.
To have,
Doors to
enough,
other
to have
doors.
enough space between rooms. That's why.
Ah,
Aha.
Makes it slightly more readable from my point of view. All right.
well, who
there's
cares
another
about your
door.
point of view?
All right,
Perish.
Davina, you open the door and you see a hallway on the other side, lightly illuminated by, I believe, Karak's everlasting torch.
Yeah,
As you step in, you look to your left and to your right. You see stairs going up to your left and down to your right, with a landing on either side.
Ooh.
left or right, guys?
There's only
I
one
kind
right
of want to
way.
go up just to see where it leads us and then come back down.
Yeah.
Left was up.
Because I feel
right?
like it has to
Yeah,
lead
left
us
is
somewhere
up.
we've been, right?
Left is up? Okay.
All right. Davina, you begin moving up. Petra follows, Jason follows.
Someone got a
We
light.
might need Karak to get in here.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright.
Remy is getting left behind currently in the dark.
Oh.
Davina, as you keep going up, you see the stairs continue going up and turning a corner. You also see to your left.
Can we assume we're all moving a
small
single
hallway.
file so we have a like light with us, you know?
I don't know. That depends on if people are moving themselves. So
We
Remy
are.
currently is quite far behind. So yeah, Davina, there's now a door to your left. There's also a corner up here.
Door?
We
Shall
get
we try
caught
the
in
door?
here.
All right, you're opening the door. You open the door, and on the other side, you see a strange sight indeed. A vast octagonal chamber, appearing to be mostly empty. Even from this spot, you can see that the walls are carved and painted to resemble a sprawling graveyard, it looks like, half sunken into a swamp. But from this distance, it's a little difficult to tell, but you could swear that the graves all appear to be open and empty, while carved images of shrieking ghosts parade upwards. And as you look up into the apex of the room, you can see that the ghosts are going upwards, leading to the pupil of an eye 30 feet above you. And in the center of the room, you can see a circular 15-foot diameter platform raised around 3 feet off the floor, supporting an altar of stone, an irregular slab of stone, which even from here you can see is marked by 7 deep indentations, almost as if a huge 7-fingered hand had gripped the stone with enough force to leave these grooves behind. And you can see here and again faint blue light flickering from inside these indentations. A set of small objects lie heaped upon the altar.
Does it look like Gauntlight light?
Make a recall knowledge check of your choice. I'll just say occultism.
Yeah, occultism. That's the only thing I got.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, it really does. 18.
18. Okay. It does not appear to be the same as Gauntlight light, but it's quite similar. Definitely very spectral in form. This reminds me, Colby, pick a number 1 through 14, as you were the last
14.
to arrive to the session. 14. All right, we're breaking out the Twisted Tavern dice again.
We keep picking the same thing. We really do need to start making
only
a
the
list, but
second
we
time
will
this,
never.
yeah.
This one.
Well, isn't it random every time?
No.
No, he has the same order.
I
Oh.
could start changing the order up, but
I can't
we need to-
decide
we
if
need
that
to-
scares me more or
We
less.
We need to keep track of like how well each dice set does for us, and then just stick with that.
well, once you start
Okay,
doing
that requires
then
a
I'll
lot of
definitely
math
be
that we're
changing
not
them up
doing.
every week. So, anyways, what are you doing? Where is Jason?
I'm in Petra space. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that would be why I couldn't find you.
Whoops.
Get off my back,
I'm
bro.
going. Sorry. I just wanted to peek, you know?
So yeah, Davina, you're in the
Does
lead.
that
What are you doing?
mean?
Do we want to go in here?
I mean, it is a place to enter, so
I enter the room.
Okay. Davina, you enter the room. Petra, you enter the room. And as Karak also enters the room, I need the 3 of you to make will saves, please.
ah, god
Fun.
damn it.
Yeah. I
Every
knew
time.
something like that was gonna happen.
19.
19,
11.
11, ooh,
15.
15, ooh. All of you are gripped by fear. Davina, more than either of you.
Oh, hold on. I gotta think about fear. I gotta go read it.
I have
Did
that
I need to? I need to roll
And-
two?
reaction.
Sorry.
No, you don't need a roll because
We're not
I
in,
did not ask
yeah.
you to.
Okay, cool. I
and-
thought you did, sorry.
Yeah.
Petra, did you say you wanted to use your reaction?
Yes, I did.
You attempt to calm Karak as best you can, but whatever you do or say, it seems not to be working. This seems to be a completely unavoidable fear as the objects on the altar begin to rise and scuttle off, revealing themselves to be crawling hands.
Oh, no.
In addition,
No.
around the altar, boof, 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 bursting into existence. 3 wisping creatures, which Karaki would have fought down with Otari, and clambering up on top of the altar, a truly horrific sight. A strange
Oh my
thing
god!
sake.
with a bulbous head. It looks completely bruised with fingers for legs, bloodshot eyes, horrible stained teeth.
Colby,
I don't know why.
Colby,
I don't know
what's your
why.
middle name?
Which one?
Oh wait. Oh, he's got more than one.
I guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't really know why, but this thing's kind of reminding me of the meatball from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, a little.
Alright,
Okay,
for people
I
who
gotta
don't
know.
this is an
Literally that
abomination that
big.
Colby created, and I blame him entirely.
It is time
Cam,
for initiative.
I gotta know.
Colby created this.
Oh, you
I
are.
gotta
Everyone
know.
gets a +1. Everyone gets a plus. Okay. Oh wait, I can't see this happening, can I?
You cannot.
Okay, so nobody gets +1.
Yeah.
Cam, is
Remy
this
gets
just a
+1.
reskin?
Oh wait, never
Is
mind.
Remy
I can't
gets
see
a
Remy. So
No, I can't see it. No, I just. Well, wait. Let me see this.
what
where is
was
this?
your question, Colby?
Is this just like a reskinned monster? Like, is there actually like a monster there that
Oh,
you've
there's
just reskinned?
actually a monster there. This thing is a creation. It's a creation of mine, based off an image of yours.
I
I
blame you both.
I did not think these things would end up in Abomination Vaults.
Cameron is.
I
Cameron is
told
getting
you
such
not
a
to.
Don't
kick
you
out of
worry,
this.
don't you worry. This is a modified version from the one that will eventually appear in Soul of Frost.
Oh, dear
Or
God.
some other
Oh,
Eidolon campaign someday.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, we begin the top of round 1 with one of the strange, wispy creatures. It is going to, first and foremost, it is going to fly over next to Davina. And it is going to send this jolt of electricity at you. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. It is then going to attempt to send a second jolt of electricity at you. That one is a natural 1. Starting off
No.
strong. Crit
Fantastic.
deck 37. That was a melee attack. Better to give. You hit yourself instead of the target. So that does nothing then.
What?
It appears that the electricity sort of malfunctions, surrounds the wispy thing, but just gets absorbed. Well, not absorbed. It's like with the flaming skull thing that you fought before, where it's as if it just doesn't collide. It's like it's clipping through the creature. So that will bring us now to Petra.
Well, I don't like that. I won't.
Okay. I'm gonna take a gamble and try and cast Undead on one of these hands. Not
Okay.
a Fingee Steve, but one of the...
Disrupt
Let's
undead.
say this hand.
Okay. And that's a fortitude save, yes?
Yes? Let me double check that.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Then that is a 14.
Okay, well that's gonna fail.
Alright, so it takes full damage.
At least there's something, right? That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Alright. You send out your spectral webbing and just... The hand sort of squelches out with pain as it is now currently mortal.
Okay.
You have one action
And
remaining.
then I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my throwing knives.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn. That brings us
Yes.
to Karak.
All right. I'm gonna bust out one of my handy dandy new 3rd rank spell slots,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Circle of Protection on myself, and I'm gonna be choosing evil for the trait.
Circle of Protection. Okay. Sounds good. So let's see how that works exactly. You ward creature and those nearby against a specific alignment. Choose chaotic, evil, good, or lawful. I'm surprised this spell was still available to you, because alignment is...
I know that's what confused me too. I tried looking things up, but
let me check of protection. Okay, so there is there is a version from the remaster. So this, I would say this is correct. And there are creatures still with the evil trait. The evil alignment traits do technically still exist. Okay, so creatures in the area gain a +1 bonus to AC against attacks by creatures of the chosen alignment and to saves against effects from such creatures. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that would, I suppose, affect everyone, including. I suppose that would affect Davina and Petra as well. So Davina and Petra, you will also have this +1 bonus, I think, from what I'm understanding out of this.
Yeah, I believe the way that it's supposed to work is that like you put the circle on somebody and then like it moves with them.
Right, kind of like Bless.
Yeah,
So,
you ward a creature and those nearby.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Lovely. In that case, that is your turn.
Nope.
And yeah, so Davina and Petra, you have +1s to your AC against creatures with the evil trait, and I'll just take that into account.
Dope.
All right,
Evil.
then. That will bring us to Jason. You hear something going on in the other room, and you see that Croc has cast a spell of some kind.
All right, I'm using an action to stride. So I got 25 feet after this move. I see shit going down.
Yes.
I will use 25 feet of movement, which is reduced to 20 because I ran through Karak's space.
Yes.
Rice, and I'll be here.
Yes.
Next.
Next to one of the weird, flickery, wispy things.
So one of these things. Oh shoot.
It looks like hair.
It does look a little bit like hair, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Motherfucker
does.
looks like he's about to say, "We are Venom."
What a lovely wig that has decided to murder us.
I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm gonna really quickly attempt to feint it. Just a normal feint.
Okay. Go ahead and
I'm
roll
trying
deception.
fainting it. Deception. That's gonna be 23.
23. That is a success.
All right, and
So
I'll
what does
attempt
that
to
mean
strike
again?
it. It's just off guard to me.
It's off guard you? Okay.
Yeah, just me.
Lovely.
Just me. And I will strike it with my striking rapier.
Okay. Go ahead and
And
roll
that's
the hit.
it's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17
Damn, that's
just
terrible.
barely misses.
Oh, close.
So
That's
close. All right. And does that? How long does that off guard last? Is
Until the end of my next turn, because
end
I'm
of
a
your next turn.
scoundrel.
All right. So
Yeah.
it is still off guard at this point in time. That will
Yes.
bring us now.
Only off guard to me specifically.
Right,
so
right,
everyone
okay.
else still gets. Yeah.
That will bring us to this crawling hand here. I should probably give you a little big picture of what these guys look like. Big,
Oh, that's
nasty
lovely.
things. All right, so
Son of a bitch, is that mindless undead?
you don't know.
Is that the guy from the Addams Family?
Yes.
It's like
Do, do,
the
do,
guy
my
from
God,
the
it's-
Addams Family's dead and resurrected twin brother.
It's Jeff Bezos. Also, Cam, I accidentally removed Frighten from myself.
Oh, how did you manage that, Colby?
I
How?
I right-clicked on it because I wanted to read more about it, and I forgot that
No.
right-clicking the status. gets rid of it.
Refrighten me,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
You are refrightened now.
Scare
Alright,
me again.
So, this little guy is going to move along to over to Karak lightning fast and is going to attempt to leap up and claw at your throat.
Oh.
That is a 24 to hit. 23 to hit.
Oh. That does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay. It is going to attempt again then. That is much worse. That is a 13.
That's actually a critical failure.
Critical failures don't exist on attack rolls except for nat ones.
Well, still, it's
But it
fun.
is good to know. It is fun. You are correct. All right, that will bring us now to the guy directly in front of Jason,
The guy from
who
Oh.
is going to
Oh, here it comes.
is going to yes. It is going to start flickering and churning around the air around your head, and just you are sparkles everywhere. It's quite bewildering. Make a will save, please.
Oh, will save. Oh, crap. 17. What a pity.
17. That is unfortunately a failure. So you are confused for one round.
I am confused.
Meaning, you don't have your wits about you, and you attack wildly. You are off guard. You don't treat anyone as your ally, though they might still treat you as theirs, and you can't delay, ready, or use reactions.
Oh,
You
shit.
use all of your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips, though the GM can have you use use other actions to facilitate attack, such as drawing a weapon, moving so a target is in reach, and so forth. Your
I just
targets are
get
determined
flashbanged.
randomly by the GM. If you have no other viable targets, you target yourself, automatically hitting but not scoring a critical hit. If it is impossible for you to attack or cast spells, you babble incoherently, wasting your actions. Each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover from your confusion and end the condition. So,
I love this game.
as you are just bewildered by all of this flitting around your head, the creature is going to attempt to zap you. And that is an 18 to hit.
18 doesn't hit.
All right, then. That is the end of its turn, and you are confused for one round, so until the start of this this thingamabobber's turn. That brings us to
Thingamabobber's turn.
Davina.
So, does my aura of courage work against this thing, or no?
Aura of Courage.
I
Your
just
Marshal's aura would work.
Just-
But it wouldn't have actually affected anyone's saving throws in the
Right,
first
but
place.
it would have reduced mine by 1, right?
It would have increased your saving throw by 1. Yes.
No, I thought, but so the aura of courage does it whenever you become frightened, you reduce the condition value
Hold
by
on.
1.
I was sorry. I was looking at just your Marshal's aura. Now I'm looking at Aura of Courage.
Okay, sorry.
This is an interesting interaction. I'm gonna say in this situation that would not work.
Okay.
This is a type of fear that none of you have ever felt. That reminds me, Jason, make a will save.
Oh, right. Another will
with
save.
a +1 from Davina's Marshal's
Plus
aura,
one.
which should be an option somewhere.
Yeah, I just clicked it on. Let's see.
There we go.
28.
28. Okay. So that is a success. So Jason is not frightened. But yeah, this is a gnawing, biting fear unlike any of you have ever faced before. It is far different than normal type of fear. I'll read to you what it says here in the description. A living creature can't reduce its frightened condition while in this chamber.
Oh shit!
Okay.
That's safe.
Yeah, that
I want my brother.
I apologize. That is not going to work.
Shit! All right.
So you have 3 actions, Savina.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to attack the hair.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
19.
19 just barely misses.
I shall just try again.
Okay. Oh no,
Nope.
what did you get?
8.
Oh, that does not hit either.
Okay. I don't know if that was actually working. It's okay. I'm just going to try
know
to
what?
strike one more time.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm rereading Aura of Courage again. So you would be only frightened 1 here. I'm gonna say that you are frightened 1, because I had forgotten that you were frightened 2. So you are frightened 1, so that first one I think would have hit. Maybe, does that affect your attack rolls? I can't remember.
It didn't change anything.
Okay,
I don't
so-
I didn't see it changing anything on
Okay,
my
so-
sheet at all.
It's not?
Uh,
It should be
no?
changing your,
I'm going to increase it to see. Yeah, I don't see anything changing.
Oh, that's not right at all. Well then, I guess I'd better also add the frightened condition and hope that it doesn't break things. So,
Yeah, that changes.
okay, that's annoying. Alright then. Now things should be correct on your character sheets. I apologize. So yes, Davina, I'm gonna say that you are frightened 1 instead of frightened 2.
Okay.
I don't think that... Oh, it does affect your attack rolls. So that first attack would have hit. I apologize. I had to reread it a few times and reread the...
But that was before you changed it to where it did, actually. So it wouldn't have hit.
No, the 19
been
would be a
less.
20. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No,
you're right.
it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's going the opposite way.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just do a recall knowledge?
Sure. Roll a recall knowledge of your choice.
What's going on? I'm just going to do religion. 16?
None of your religious training has prepared you for this. Obviously,
Yay!
this whole room is something to do with Nimbleoth, so these creatures must have something to do with Nimbleoth. But,
Okay.
yeah, that's about all you can think of at this time. Alright, that brings us to Remy.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Stride up here. What's over here? Ooh. Wait, how far did I just move? 10 feet. Okay, so I still have... How many feet left? 20 feet left. If I move here, that gives me just enough. Or I can just take a shot, or I can just take a jab.
No, don't shoot me!
Shoot him,
I'm
shoot him.
not
Really
gonna
funny.
shoot you.
I will also
Grant
remind you,
Remy
there
is
is
the
not
king
gonna-
of friendly
there is
fire.
a crawling
I'm
hand
not
right here.
gonna shoot you on purpose, okay? It's a no, I'm gonna shoot the source of the tomfoolery.
You're gonna shoot at the weird finger creature?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Why do you keep
The
showing
meatball.
That thing looks even worse in color.
Yeah.
Did you
Why
actually
is its
color
mouth
it?
green
Oh, yeah, I
in
colored
the
it.
small one?
Oh my god, I hate this party so
Oh,
much.
I got a nat 20!
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
oh, the
Wow.
magnet.
All right, number
The nat 20
33.
magnet.
All right, your options are broken ribs, normal damage, with the target being slowed 1 until healed, or spinal tap, normal damage, target is sickened 3. So basically, no matter what, you're rolling normal damage here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But do you want them to be slowed 1 basically losing 1 action every turn, or do you want them to be sickened 3, basically taking a -3 to everything?
Let's do slowed.
Okay. So go ahead and roll normal damage.
2d6. 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 That is a 4 and a 5. So 9. We got
9 points of damage. All right, a hefty chunk right there.
9 points of
Lovely, lovely.
damage. Woohoo.
All right. It just squelches through the horrid flesh of this thing. You have 1 action remaining and your gun is unloaded.
Oh yeah, I forgot to go into Dragon's Dance. It's okay. It would have lost me the assume. Anyways, I'm gonna reload.
Okay. And that will bring us now to
Reloading.
the little hand right next to Jason here, who is going to, let's see. It is going to scuttle up, and over and behind Davina, between Davina and Karak. So Davina, you are now flanked, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna pull the flanking rules up again to make sure that's correct, because
That's not.
we don't deal with many tiny creatures.
Oh no. Let's not deal with
Let's
flanking
see.
right now,
Flanking.
please.
Flank foe, you and your ally must be on opposite sides or corners of the creature. A line drawn between the center of your space and the center of the. Additionally, both you and the ally have to be able to act. It does not say anything about a creature's size, so then yes, you are indeed flanked as the hand attempts to grab your throat from behind. That is a 23 to hit Davina.
Yes.
Okay. So, in that case, I need to pull some more dice out so that I can actually roll damage.
Don't die.
Davina, you take 6 points of slashing damage, and
I hate the and. I don't want to do and
you
anymore, guys.
are grabbed.
Ban the word and.
It attempts to grapple you, so what is your fortitude DC?
Right now it's 18.
18. So it is unsuccessful in its attempt to grapple you. So yeah, you just take the damage, and that is it for the crawling hand's turn. All right then, that is the end of its turn. That brings us to another crawling hand. This one is going to scuttle on over to Petra and is going to attempt to claw at your throat. Petra, that is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
All right then. Petra, you take 4 points of slashing damage. And what is your fortitude DC?
That is a 20.
A 20. So it gets a failure. You are not grabbed. And that is the end of its turn. That brings us to the third weird wispy boy, who is going to fly on over here in front of Petra and is going to flicker around your head confusingly. So Petra, please make a will save.
It is a 22.
A 22. You successfully managed to avoid getting confused by these bewildering lights. And that is the end of that thing's turn. That brings us to the man, the myth, the legend, this strange finger creature. Which is going to shriek out. And it's going to leap
Oh Jesus
over
Christ,
Jason.
Not like that.
Over Jason, and at like directly onto Karak's face.
Oh
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
What the
That
fuck
thing has a
is this
horrible-
thing?
Wait, how big is this
Distance.
thing?
It is small size, so it's around the size of a dog.
Oh.
What
It's
kind
a
of
big
Like
dog?
the face hugger in Alien.
Probably like a pug.
Like
big
literally
hug.
the
A
face
pug?
hugger from
Face
I
Alien.
like it
hugger?
now.
That's not an aw moment, Rachel.
So
Yes,
Karak,
it
that's
is.
a 26 to hit, Karak.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
So Karak, that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Minus
As a
6.
just- Minus 6. Davina, go ahead and you can make your.
Yeah,
You can
I'm not
make
gonna
your
hit it. It's
thing.
a plus 0, but
Still,
So
it's
that's-
worth a shot.
I'm just trying to help. 11.
11, that does not hit. So it was 13 minus 6, so 7 points of damage.
All right, could be worse.
As it just leaps across and smacks directly onto your face. It is heavy and it is squishy, and oh my god, does it smell horrible! And it also now automatically has you grabbed. You have created a monster, sir. How does it feel?
Yes.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of his own actions.
Yeah, but we all have to live with those consequences too.
Yeah, that's society, man.
Well, yeah, but he's dealing with the brunt of it right now. And I feel like that's some kind of justice.
And it has one action remaining,
Oh no.
Oh
which
my
it is
God.
going to use
They
to
shit on
attempt
him.
to strangle you.
Oh.
What is your
Wow.
fortitude
That's less
DC?
exciting.
22.
22. It just barely succeeds.
Fuck.
So, you, my good friend Karak, are going to take. I love this ability so much.
I
You're
bet
going
you
to
do.
take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
As it tries to choke the life out of you. That is the end of its turn. That brings us now to the final hand, which is going to scuttle across the floor and flank Jason. And go for a strike. So Jason, that
Strike
is
me.
a 21
Don't
to
say it.
hit.
Oh, I will nimble dodge.
Nimble dodge.
and
You
make
cannot
that
take
not hit.
reactions. You are confused, my friend.
I am sorry. I am actually confused in real life. I can't take an action because I'm confused in game.
So you will indeed be hit by that.
I will indeed be hit.
So you take 7 points of slashing damage from the claw, and it will attempt to grab you. You do, however, as you just took damage, have an opportunity to make a flat check to recover, please.
Flat checks are 1d20, right?
Yes. You can also use the little roller thing on the sidebar that I downloaded specifically for you guys. Oof. So you are still confused.
Yes.
What is your fortitude DC, sir?
Fortitude DC is 10 plus my fortitude
Yes.
thing, and so it's 10 plus 7, which is equal to 17. That's not great.
Equal to 17. It is unsuccessful in grabbing you.
Oh my god.
Alright. That is the end of its turn. That brings us around to the top of round 2 with the flickery thing next to Davina. It is going to first and foremost require me to double check the fly action. Okay. It is going to take 1 action to hover in place. It is going to take a second and third action to attempt to confuse Davina. So go ahead and make a will save, please.
22?
22. Is that including your bonus from the protection spell?
I don't think so. No, I didn't add it.
Okay, so that would be a 23. And so you are not confused. You managed to avoid confusion. That is the end of the thing's turn. That brings us to Petra.
Okay. I'm gonna start by trying to throw my knife into the, horrible fleshy thing on Karak's face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a non-natural 20.
That will hit, yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
That did a good 3 points of damage.
All right. It is something as Karak, horrible, filthy blood trickles down over your face as the knife thunks into this creature's squishy, bulbous head.
Okay,
And
I'm trying
it's
to be
still
helpful.
on me?
Oh, yes, it's still on you.
Okay.
Sorry. I am trying to help, not just fill your mouth with blood. Okay. Alright, and then...
Stop laughing! Stop laughing, Cam!
No.
Alright, for my last 2 actions, I'm gonna cast Disrupt Undead on that little bastard.
All right. Go ahead. Or wait, that's a saving throw for me. Right.
Yes, it is.
So that is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, so that succeeds, but barely. So that takes half damage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna take 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right, that's still pretty chunky. Alrighty then.
Alright. That concludes my
is-
portion of the evening.
That brings us to Karak, who currently has the weird thing on his face.
Now, can I take an action to try and get it off me?
Yes, you can attempt to escape.
I'm going to attempt to escape.
Okay. So that would be, so you need to make an acrobatics or athletics check, or you can use your attack modifier if you choose. No matter what, this will have the attack trait.
Okay.
So-
Where is my attack modifier?
It's just your regular attack rolls. For like whatever your normal attacks are.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so I'll make a attack roll then.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call it an unarmed attack. Yeah, use your unarmed modifier.
All right, 23.
23, and that is against its athletics DC. You said 23?
Yep.
All right, you managed to pry the thing off of you, and you are no longer grabbed, and you slap it to the floor next to you.
All right, and then with my last 2 actions, in revenge, I'm going to cast Vampiric Feast on it.
Vampiric Feast. Okay. So what does that mean from me?
That is a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Okay. That is a 16.
DC 20, that fails.
All right then. So it is
66.
Damn, son. All right.
And then so that's 17, and then I get that as temp HP.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh
so
my goodness.
yeah, you get half of
Good
that as
lord,
as
man.
temp
Oh,
HP.
half of it.
So
Is that rounded up or down?
down.
Down, so that's 8?
Yes.
Yeah, 8.
And 17 points of damage. God damn. That you've made this thing bloodied. All right.
You know,
and
that
yeah,
fucking thing.
that is awesome. All right, then that is the
But
end of
Colby,
your turn.
he's your son.
That brings
Yeah,
us
and
now,
I'm trying to Chronos it.
that brings us now to the confused Jason. So Jason, time for
Quick
me
question.
to yeah.
It's a good
what is your
question. I have to use all my actions to strike.
Yes, and I choose your targets.
Can I double slice something?
It just says
No,
use all
okay,
of your
okay.
actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips. So I'm going to say no,
All
because
right.
you don't have the coordination for that.
Right, so I'm just doing
You're just doing
Magoosh,
regular
rapier, magoosh. Okay.
Yeah, I'll randomly choose which weapon you're using at any
All
time.
right,
Even.
hit me.
All right,
Actually, don't
so,
hit me, but you know.
Right now, you have only a few viable targets.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Well, what weapon
randomly
are you using
decide.
first?
Oh, you'll find out.
Okay. Exciting.
Okay. So I need you to make an attack roll with
All right,
your
with-
rapier.
Rapier. All right. Attack roll. 21.
21. Davina, does that hit?
It does indeed.
All right, then
Oh,
roll
no.
damage, please, Jason.
All right. Damage. Not sneak attack. Is she flanked technically?
No, not by you.
Okay. All right. 6 damage.
All right, Davina, you take 6 points of damage from Jason as he flails violently next to you. Which I believe means that Davina is now bloodied.
Oh shit.
Thank you. Very helpful.
Yeah.
Jason is betraying us. What a
Jason.
perfect opportunity. I dome Jason.
Make another attack with your rapier, please.
With multi-attack penalty, right?
Yes.
Yes, just making sure. Multi-attack penalties on 23.
23. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. There we go. Which one is the question?
Rapier.
Do I get sneak attack?
No.
He's not flanked. Damn it. All right. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
There we go.
Okay. The hand that is flanking you is now bloodied.
All right.
And you have 1 action remaining.
With what?
Go ahead and roll to hit with your rapier again, please.
All right. With multi-attack penalty. 18.
18. Hold on, I'm gonna reread this.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Don't reread.
Does an 18 hit?
To who?
You.
Me? No, it does not.
All right, then you manage to just barely avoid hitting yourself
myself.
with your rapier.
Whoa.
Just
Give myself a close shave, you know.
Yeah, a little bit. You chop a little bit of hair off.
Oh,
All right, then that is the end of Jason's turn. And you are still confused at this time.
very confused.
You are confused until the beginning of this thing's turn.
Yep.
So that will bring us now to the hand next to Karak, who's going to go for a claw at your throat. That is a natural 20.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, that hits.
So, all right, critical hit card. Oh wait, sorry. It's lower than your level, so it does not get a critical hit card. Ignore that.
It's still double damage.
Yeah, fuck
It
you.
it still does deal double damage. Karak, my good friend, you are going to take from that 10 points of slashing damage. Let's see if you get grappled. What is your fortitude DC?
22.
22. Okay, so it is unsuccessful at grappling you, and it has one action remaining. So it is
How much
going to-
damage did I take there?
10.
Sorry.
10.
But I have
Okay.
any retributive strike
Oh,
to make reduce it.
yes, it's a new round since the last time you used it. So reduce that by 6, bring that down to 4 points of total damage to Karak, and Davina, go ahead and make your attack roll.
14.
14, wait, that hits!
Oh, what?
That hits! Roll damage!
Oh my gosh.
13. This is undead, correct?
13, it is indeed undead.
So it gets an extra d6.
Hell
plus the
yeah, it does!
Oh no. Oh.
Why are you knowing this? This is the first
Davina,
good thing that's happened
As
in a while.
you
know.
see this thing lash out and slash at Karak's throat, as the fingernails rake across his feathers, you bring your arm down and just slice this hand in half. Immediately, just as this burning divine energy destroys it.
Yes. 1 down, 4 more to go.
That brings us now to the dude in front of Jason. So Jason, you are no longer confused.
Oh.
And the lovely, lovely fellow in front of you is also no longer off guard to you. Another
Yay.
good note. It is
Okay.
going to start out by taking... you are, however, flanked. That is a good note.
Yes,
it is
I
going
am.
to start off by taking 1 action to hover and a 2nd action to attempt to feint you.
Oh, shoot.
So, what is your perception DC?
19.
19.
Uh-oh.
It is unsuccessful at feinting you. So it is then going to go for a shock attack.
Uh-oh.
That
Yes
is a
and no.
22 to hit.
22 hit, not 22.
22 to hit.
22, yeah, that just hits. No way I can
Okay,
dodge
then.
that.
Then you are going to take, from that, 10 points of electricity damage.
10 points. Oh, shoot.
So I believe that
Alright.
means Jason is now firmly
Bloodied.
bloodied.
Very bloodied.
That is the end of its turn. That brings us to Davina.
Okay, I'm going to try to attack the creepy toe poke.
It says.
I'm guessing 16 will not hit it.
16 will not hit it, unfortunately, no.
I'm just going to use my, what's it called, my card, even though I don't see it anymore. Just makes a miss a hit.
Your
Do I
card?
play? Yeah, my.
Oh, your
my hero
your hero point?
I don't know how to play it.
Ah.
I've never actually played a card
It's
before.
the thing on the right side to the thing that you bring it up to read. That's fine. You don't actually have to play it anywhere.
Okay.
All right
Says-
then. In that case, you do succeed. So go ahead and roll damage.
By the way, Cameron, I think I know how you came up with the noise for this creature.
Was it listening to you?
No, it was doing your best muscle man impression.
All right. So how much damage did you get there, Davina?
It's 21. Is it undead as well? 'Cause it would get the
It is
extra
not
D6.
undead.
Okay.
Oh, it's still alive. That's good to know.
But 21 points of damage as it you bring your disarm down and it squelches open, spilling its horrible guts everywhere. It appears not to have a skeleton anywhere other than its fingers. The rest of it is just goo that
Wow.
spills out all over the floor.
Oh,
It's a
that's-
reverse octopus.
That is
Oh,
the
that's
end of it.
yucky.
Oh god, why would you say it like that?
Verse.
So Davina, you have 2 actions remaining, I believe.
I'm just going to try to attack the little hand in front of Karak.
Excellent, excellent. Go for it.
Yeah, no, that's a 5.
That does not hit, unfortunately. But hey, you did some hefty. You done some good work this turn.
I tried.
Remy, you're up.
Oh boy, I'm gonna shoot Mr. Handy here.
Okay. It does have cover from being directly in front of Karak.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
I say while aiming the gun directly at his calf. I got a 24.
A 24. That is a critical hit, sir. Go ahead and roll critical damage.
Oh, alrighty then. Okay, let's see. Is this the right die? It is the right die. Okay, so 2d10 times 2. So that's 9 plus 7, so 16 times 2. That's 32.
32.
Plus.
How are the numbers
3.
getting this high? Oh my god.
35. Because it's a 2d10 times 2. I got 16 times 2 plus 3.
Ah.
That's 35.
Plus 3. Where are you getting the plus 3 from?
From the plus 1d10.
Ah, okay. So 35 you said?
Yes.
Yeah, it's evaporated. Gone.
It's like
Unmade.
Little blood
fucking-
spray of the hand.
Completely
Yeah.
unmade. There's not even a blood spray. Like these things are so old that there's no blood left in them.
Oh, so it's
like
just
shooting
power.
It's yeah,
shooting-
it just turns into dust.
It's like shooting a squirrel with a 50 BMG.
Don't.
Sure. You have 2 actions remaining, and your gun is unloaded.
Right. I'm gonna reload and then shoot the next one.
Okay.
Gotta
Reduce
reload.
to atoms.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the next one, and that's gonna be a +4 multi-attack penalty. So this time I only got, unfortunately, 21.
21. That still hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. 2d6, okay. 4 and 4. 8.
8 points of damage. It is so extraordinarily mortal.
Oy, oy, oy.
Alrighty, Rue. Then that would be the end of your turn. You're ending your turn with your gun unloaded. That brings us to the hand next to Petra, who's going to go ahead and attempt a claw strike. That is a natural 1. That is the wrong card. So it gets a critical fumble card. Number 41. That was an unarmed attack. Pins and needles. It is now sickened 1. All right then.
I don't know how a hand can be sickened, but sure.
I
Chicken
don't
3.
know
What the
either,
heck?
but I guess we're going with it because it doesn't say
gets-
that it's immune to sickened.
All right.
All right then.
Interesting.
It now. I don't even know how it's supposed to retch to get rid of it or anything. Because sickened isn't a poison effect, so that it wouldn't be immune to that. All right then. It's gonna try to claw at you again. That time it gets a 16.
That shall not succeed.
All right then. In that case, it is going to. It is going to do a little scuttle.
I did not like how you said that.
And that is the end of its turn. So it is now behind Jason and Davina. So Davina is still flanked. As a result of that, that brings us to the wispy thing in front of Petra, who's going to start out by taking an action to fly over here, and then second action is to flicker around you. Go ahead and make a will save, Petra.
Aye, aye. That's an 11.
An 11. You are now confused for 1 round. And that is the end of its turn. That brings us to this hand, which is going to go after Jason. So Jason, that is a 17 to hit. Well, I already know the answer. It does not hit Jason, because I can look at his character sheet.
Cheater!
Yes, I'm such a cheater for
What do
being
you know?
the GM. All right, then in that case, since it has missed Jason, it is going to do a little scuttle over to Petra and attempt to claw at Petra. That is a 4 to hit.
You know, that just won't quite manage it, but
that is-
thank you for trying.
That is the end of its turn. That brings us around to the top of round 3. That brings us to the
Okay.
flickery thing next to Davina, which is going to take an action to stay hovering, and is then going to take another action to attempt to confuse you. So Davina, make a will save, please.
Oh, if I have to. 24.
24, that is a success. You are not confused. That is the end of its turn. Petra, you are up, and you are confused.
I love being confused.
And you currently only have a few viable targets, of which Karak is one.
Oh no!
So, let's see. What do you currently have out? You currently have your
Uh,
rapier out, right? Yeah.
My rapier and a fist, yeah.
Okay, rapier and fist. Gotcha. All right then. Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit with your rapier, please.
That's a 17.
A 17, you say. That unfortunately does not hit the weird wispy thing.
Damn.
So let's see. Your second attack. Go ahead and roll to hit with your rapier again, please.
That's an 11.
An 11. Karak, you just barely dodge out of the way of Petra's rapier.
Woot.
And finally, Petra, I need you to make another rapier strike, please.
That's a 21.
A 21. Karak, you once again have to dodge just out of the way of Petra's rapier, but this time it gets a little too close.
Oi!
That is the end of Petra's turn. That brings us now to Karak.
Okay. These guys are annoying.
So currently there's two hands and three completely untouched wispy dudes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Runic Weapon on myself.
Okay. On what weapon?
My Scorpion Whip.
All right, lovely.
And then I'm going to
Yes.
Would I have disadvantage if I try to
Disadvantage
attack?
does not exist,
Right.
but it would have cover
Correct, cover.
if
Do
you
I know what
tried
cover
to
does?
attack through. It gives it a bonus to its AC. So in this case, it would have a +2 to its AC.
+2. Okay, I'm not going to do that then. Instead, I'm going to attack this guy right here with my Scorpion Whip.
Okay.
That's a 16.
A 16, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh yeah, these guys are weak. 6.
6 points of damage. Okay then, that means that we now have a very mortal hand right there. And I believe that is it for your turn. That brings us now to Jason.
Alright, back in action. That hand flank by any means?
It is within Karak's melee range, so yeah, I would say it is.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna try and double slice it.
So wait, hold
get
on,
it
what was
out.
Karak's attack roll actually in that case?
Oh, that was a 16.
Okay, yeah. Doesn't make a difference. Alright, yes. Alright, Jason, is your turn.
I'll double slice the off guard.
Okay.
Or the off guard hand, because that's what I got. See, the Mangouche goes first. 28 to hit.
28 does hit. Go ahead and roll the other one.
The other one.
It's a critical hit, actually. I should
in.
note. It's a critical hit.
Oh,
with this
another
one.
28.
Okay, both of those are critical hits. Go ahead and roll critical damage for both. And
Alright, sneak attack.
yes, sneak attack once.
Once. I don't get to choose, do I?
It's combined. Your attacks are combined for the sake of damage.
Okay. And then the critical strike for the this one, the rapier. So 25 points of damage.
Okay, and just
I
to note
think.
that since
No,
you
no, that's
did your
not.
second strike with your
Wait.
rapier, that would have taken a penalty because of double slice.
Oh, okay.
You need to.
All right, sorry.
You need to. If,
All right,
if
okay,
your second strike
sorry.
is made with a weapon that does not have agile, it takes a -2.
Okay, so I need to do rapier and then
Yes,
the
but
Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, okay,
you critically
whatever.
hit either way.
Okay.
So what was your total damage there?
I miscalculated this so bad.
So, okay, we've got 6
It's around
plus
25.
19. So yeah, 25. 25 is correct.
25,
Yeah, you
okay, 25,
absolutely
okay.
destroy this thing. It is gone. You are no
Okay.
longer flanked.
All right.
And you have one action
I'm
remaining.
gonna. I'm just gonna take a stride action and move up to here,
Okay.
just to flank this guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my
Alrighty
turn.
then. That brings us now to the wispy fellow over here, who is going to take first action to fly on over. Let me make sure I'm looking at the wrong stat sheet. That would be helpful for me to actually be looking at the right stat sheet. Okay. It is going to fly on over to here. So Davina is once again flanked.
Yeah.
And it is going to take its first action to attempt to shock Karak. That is a natural 1.
Beautiful.
I'm getting so many nat 1s today. All right.
You're welcome.
That was
Thank God.
that was... I'm trying to figure this out.
Spell attack?
I mean, it's melee. Yeah, it's. Well, I guess spell probably would make sense. So yeah, it will reroll the attack, targeting the creature closest to the target, which would be Petra or the hand. So let me go ahead and flip a coin. Petra, heads or tails?
Heads?
I'll be asked the character heads or tails, not the player.
So, Petra,
Mm-hmm.
I hate to tell you this, but
Oh boy.
you know, that's a 28 against the hand.
Oh, fun.
So the hand is completely electrocuted and gone. And the wispy thing is then going to take its final action to go for another attack, another shock attack against Karak. That one is a 15 to hit.
Lamau. That fails.
All right, then that is the end of his turn. Davina, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to try to attack the wig,
Okay.
the one that's flanked.
Oh,
Yes.
18?
18 does just barely hit due to the flank.
Yeah.
Yes!
Thank
Oh,
you.
Worth it.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Hot damn. It is now quite mortal.
I'm going to try again.
Okay.
18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage again.
19 points of damage.
Oh my
Oh yeah, you absolutely destroy that thing. It disappears in a puff of wind. You have one action remaining. So there's one behind you there. And then there's
Okay.
also one over here attacking Petra. I know they're a little difficult to see.
Yeah, I'll do the one. Just take my last strike at the one below me.
Alright. Go for it.
Ooh.
Oh, a
That's a
natural
nat
one.
one.
So, critical fumble card number 30.
Can I burn something
I
for that?
already said
No?
the number of the
Oh, okay.
card.
Dude, there's no time between them. I didn't have a
You
chance.
gotta be quick.
Look. Wait, 11 seconds? Cam draws the card like 8 seconds in. All right, you gave me a 3-second window. What are we playing? Counter-Strike 2? What is this?
Yes, you can burn a hero point.
I will burn a
Go
hero.
ahead and roll again.
Oh.
2.
Still a miss.
It's okay. It's not critical.
Yeah, at least
fail.
it's not critically hitting me and killing myself. Appreciate that.
Remy, it is your turn.
Wait, what was the
I
For
would
her to
critically
critically
hit
hit herself.
myself.
Turn?
Oh my gosh!
And I
okay,
could have very
I got
easily have
Oh.
killed myself.
I did not realize that. I just saved the Venus.
Remy, go.
Appreciate it. It makes
Your
up
gun
for
is
stabbing me
unloaded
earlier.
currently.
No, my gun is loaded.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that was what I did with my last. Oh no, that's not unloaded.
Yeah, because you've
I
not
fuck-
entered Bullet Dancer for some reason.
Yeah. This thing with my fucking reload. I'm gonna
What? So you so you reload your gun. You have two
I have
actions remaining.
reloaded. I'm gonna shoot this fucker right here. Will it do anything? Probably not. We'll give it a shot.
Still not in any stances, I see.
Well, why do it at this point? You know what? Fuck it. I'll do Bullet Dancer stance and
There
then I'll
we
shoot
go.
him. How about that? How about that?
There we
You
go.
happy now? You happy now?
Yes,
You
so that now you can end with your gun loaded. I'm trying. I am not trying to rob you. I'm trying to help you.
I just don't have a response to that.
Roll to hit, motherfucker.
I am rolling to hit fucker of mothers. 28.
28. That does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my lord, it does damage.
Mm-hmm.
Doing damage. I got a 4, and then I also got a. So that's a 9 points of damage.
Alright.
So 9 points
Pretty
of
effective.
damage.
It is now bloodied.
I did not
And
have sexual relations with that.
That is the
wispy
end of that
creature.
turn, and we're going to ignore everything Jacob just said. That brings us now to the wispy thing next to Petra. And so, Petra, you are no longer confused. However, it is going to try to make you confused again. So go ahead
That seems
and
on brand.
make a will save, please.
That's a 12.
A 12, you are confused once again. And it is then going to fly over here next to Davina.
Hello.
That brings us around now to Petra. Top of round 4. You are confused. I don't know
Yep.
how your initiative got raised all the way up there. What the hell?
Well,
I
because
don't-
the only thing in front of me was that.
Oh, right. I don't know
thing
why I
that's
thought
now
you
dead.
were way lower. All right, then.
No,
So in
I've
that
been
case-
second in the row.
Huh. All right, then. In that case, you now only have one valid target besides yourself. Never mind, 2 valid targets. There's a thingy right there. So, let's see which one you hit, shall we?
I love that for me. Am I striking with my rapier or my fist?
You are striking with your rapier. Go ahead and roll. Yes, go ahead and roll with your rapier.
That's a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. Karak, does that hit?
An unnatural 20 on me?
Yes.
That does not hit.
All right, then. Petra, go ahead and roll with your fist this time, please.
That's a 14.
14. Karak, does a 14 hit?
It does not hit me.
All right, Karak, you dodge out of the way of Petra's rapier and then her fist as Petra is, like, wildly trying to attack you still.
Please stop.
Petra, I need you to roll
Yep.
this time with your rapier.
That was a 16.
A 16. Your rapier barely misses the flickery wisp thing. That is the end of your turn.
Oh.
That brings us now to Karak.
Okay. These translucent wispy boys, are they still here?
Yes, those are the remaining enemies. I don't know why they're translucent. I think it's something weird with one of their abilities.
Ah, I see.
I thought it was purposeful. Like, wow, that's so sick.
He's a little goofy.
He's just a little silly guy. I whip it.
You whip it. Okay.
This one right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That's a natural 1.
That's a natural 1. Okay. So,
So a
that
bird?
is
No?
a
Okay.
critical fumble card. I gave you ample time that time.
And I asked too,
You
by
did.
the way.
All right, then. That was a melee strike, eat dirt. You fall prone and are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Oh
Karak attempts
my
to whip
God.
the thing, manages to trip himself, falls prone, and is now blinded. As there is goop from the finger creature in his
Okay.
eyes.
I really
Here's
just hit the
hoping,
Family Guy death pose.
I don't get confused again.
So, blinded means that you cannot detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to see, and you take a -4 penalty to perception checks to do with vision. Okay, so yeah, you currently can't see anything. You have 2 actions remaining, though.
I take an action to try and get up.
Okay, you can get up. You are no longer prone. You have 1 action remaining.
There's shit in my eye. Trying to see what else I can do for 1 action. Oh, I'm gonna cast shield.
Shield, alrighty then. You cast shield on yourself. Lovely, lovely. Alright. So, that is the end of Karak's turn. That brings us to Jason.
Stride action.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Alright,
here.
you are now flanking that wispy thing.
Like that thing. And then I'm going to double slice.
Okay.
To double slice that thing, rapier first. For an 18 to hit.
18 just barely hits due to the flank.
Whoop, whoop.
So go ahead and
Yes,
roll the other
okay,
attack.
That's our theme. Other attack is a 22.
22 also hits. Go ahead and roll damage for both. Sneak attack
Okay.
once.
Sneak attack once. Alright, sneak attack with that rapier. See, that's a 6 points of damage. Wow, that was strange low. The second part of that attack is gonna be free, so 9
points of damage.
total.
That is enough to bloody this creature.
Alright, we'll take
All right,
that.
and
we'll
that is
take
the end
that.
of your turn. That brings us now to the flickery thing over here next to Petra. And it seems to be drawn to Petra's confused state. So it just sort of flashes around her and appears to nourish itself off this confusion.
Ooh.
And it appears to regain some of its vitality. And Petra, your confusion will last 1 additional round now.
That's less than ideal.
So that is its first action. It is then going to take its second action to move over here, flanking Davina. And its third and final action to attempt to shock Davina. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay then. So Davina is going to take from that 5 points of electricity damage. And that is the end of its turn. That brings us now to Davina.
I'm going to try to strike at the one I'm currently flanking.
Okay.
17, I don't think does it.
17 just barely misses, unfortunately.
I shall try once again.
All right.
20.
20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
17?
17 points of damage?
Yes.
Goddamn. All right. Yeah, you evaporate that thing.
Okay.
There is now only 1 remaining, and it is directly behind Davina, who is no longer flanked.
Since I won't use my action to get into flanking, so someone else can if they want to, I will just use to attack.
All
It
right.
is most likely going to be a miss, but it's another 2.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Are you sure?
2 for 2, literally.
That will bring us now to Remy. You cannot currently see the enemy.
That is true, I cannot currently see the enemy, but that is fixable by doing this.
Okie doke. You now can see the enemy make a will save, however, as you enter the room.
Oh my god, I gotta make a will save as I enter the room.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, I do. I got a 29.
A 29. You manage to not be frightened because you don't give jack shit about these weird ghost energies.
I'm too senile to be scared.
All right, go ahead.
Great plot point.
Go ahead. You
I
have 2
openly
actions.
welcome and anticipatingly wait for death.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
I didn't even say I was gonna do. You just kind of knew.
I
27.
know you at this point. 27.
Yeah,
That
and,
is.
like, there's not exactly much else that I do during my turns, anyways.
Yeah, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. Ooh. Oh, 8.
For a total of
8.
8. Okay, I didn't hear the first number. Sorry.
It
All
was
right,
6.
That makes it now quite mortal. And I'm assuming there was a flurry of blows, so your gun is currently loaded.
My gun is currently loaded. Yay!
And you have
Okay.
1 action remaining.
That's right. I need to deduct my ammunition. Right. 4.
4 to hit.
Yeah.
That does not hit. That brings us to top of round
Shocked
5
and
with
appalled.
Petra, who is confused.
Oh god.
Petra, please
Yeah, hi.
roll to hit with your fist.
24.
24. Karak does a 24 hit.
Probably. I'm down on the ground. Oh no, I'm not down on the ground.
Yeah,
and
you're
I
not
have a
down on the
shield.
ground. You're just blinded. So you
so
are
no.
you are flat-footed against this.
Ah shit. Does that math cancel
Minus
out the
2.
shield?
The shield is completely separate from your AC. Well, never mind.
Oh,
Sorry, that
I
gives
see.
you a plus. The shield gives you a +1 to your AC. That's already applied. So -2. So your AC is now.
It'd be 23.
I'm gonna make you off guard. You're now off guard.
21.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so I clock Karak.
Yes, go ahead and roll damage, please.
And of course, it's 6 points of damage.
Karak, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
as
it could be
Karak,
worse.
as Petra finally manages to clock you in the back of the head.
I swear to God.
So, Petra, go ahead and roll to hit again. This time with your rapier. You've connected something. You've connected something. You hope it's the bad thing.
15.
15. Does a 15 hit Karak?
No, it does not.
All right then. Petra, one more time. With your fist, please.
12.
12 does not hit Karak. That is the end of Petra's turn. Karak, you are now up.
Okay.
And your shield is down.
And I should not be blind anymore, correct?
I believe so. I meant to check the crit card, double check that, but I believe that is, in fact, the case. Yes. Or, sorry, until the end of your next turn. So you are still blinded until the end of this turn.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is bust out the old Font of Heal, and I'm going to do that in a 3-action burst.
Okay, 3-action burst of Font of Heal, and that will be, in this scenario, 3d8 points of healing to the entire crew.
So that is 19
Whoa.
points of healing.
19 points of healing to everyone. And that does get everyone in the room, including the wispy thing. However, it appears that the magic phases through it.
Wonderful.
All right then, Karak, that is the end of your turn, and now you are no longer blinded.
Oh, Jesus.
You finally managed to get the dirt out of your eye as you're holding Petra back from punching you again. Jason, you're up.
We're going to talk
Oh.
after Nice.
Stride action. So we're just flanking this guy.
Okay.
Wispy, and a double slice.
All right, go ahead and roll ahead. Both attacks.
Both attacks. First one, 22. Second attack is natural 1 for
Ooh, so the first one hits, but let's roll that crit card for the second. All right, so melee. Your weapon takes 1d6 damage, ignoring hardness. So I'm gonna need to double check. I'm gonna need to look at that real fast. But
all right.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage for your first one.
All right. With sneak attack. I assume.
Yes, with sneak attack.
Yeah.
14 points of damage. That is enough to destroy this creature, bringing combat now to an end. And let me roll that. How much damage your Mangosh takes? Your Mangosh takes 4 points of damage. Allow me.
Is that enough to destroy it?
Allow me to double check that.
Okay.
Because this is something we haven't actually come across yet.
Is it magical?
No, it's silvered.
Silver. Yeah.
Okay. Item damage. Let's see. Okay. Item damage. An item can be broken or destroyed. If it takes enough damage. So. Let's see. So. Why can I not find this information? Anything that automatically makes an item broken? No. An item's hardness, hit points, and broken threshold usually depend on the material the item is made of. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's silver plated, but yeah, we'll go with silver.
Plated. Okay.
Broken is a condition that affects objects. An item is broken, or an object is broken. Broken object can't be used for its normal function. Broken armor. No, this is not armor. Broken item. Why am I not? You discuss amongst yourselves while I figure this out. Let me dole out XP.
Oh yeah.
So everyone other than Karak and Petra gets 120. Karak and Petra, you each get 60.
A lot of XP, man.
Why do I only get 60?
Because you're a higher level than everyone else.
Boo!
And I want to give them a chance
two more of those.
to catch up.
2 more of those, and I'll be leveled up. 2 more, guys. 2 more. Happy.
So discuss things amongst yourselves.
Total fucking brain fart. How much XP
120.
did you say we got?
120.
Thank you.
Are you having trouble adding it up, or just like memorizing?
Both.
It's fine. Actually, it's not fine. You're a mechanical engineer. So you're designing planes and bridges.
Actually, I'm designing neither of those things, but.
Oh.
Don't you want to design rockets?
I was
What?
Don't you want to design rockets? Isn't that your thing?
I mean, that's like a thing that I'm okay with doing, but.
So you have a morbid curiosity for rocketry accidents.
I can't believe there's like.
I mean, hey, the best way to learn.
You can ask someone, "Aren't you into rockets?" And
right?
you can go, I guess. Like, I wouldn't be upset if my career goes that way.
Like, I guess I could work for NASA, like, whatever, but...
Like, I guess
like,
if I have
make
to work for
100
the space program, like, that's fine. It's a way to make a living.
If I only make 130K a year, it's like an alright.
God,
salary.
Mom, get off my case already.
Okay.
Anyway.
So let me
next week is a Soul of Frost.
double check your. I've got to double check your thing. Discuss things in character. Discuss what just happened in character, will ya?
Petra?
So.
Petra, you owe me a drink.
I cannot be held responsible for what happened after the flashing lights.
I don't care. Just buy me a drink.
Okay.
Okay, so I figured it out.
It's a pretty fucked up looking thing, wasn't it?
Jason, you're Mangosh is low-grade silver. It is a thin item.
Ow.
Well, it is.
Okay.
That's just what you purchased.
It is. It is.
Um,
I'm reacting
so,
to that. Yes.
That means its total HP is 12, and it becomes broken at 6 HP. It has taken 4 damage.
Oh, I gotta get it fixed.
So mark. I'm gonna mark down in the item's description, like it's. I'm gonna mark down its stats here, because I don't know why it's not automatically part of the thing. So hardness, in this case, was ignored, but typically you would reduce the amount of damage it took by its hardness. Its HP is now 8 out of 12, and its broken threshold is 6. So it's fine for now.
For now.
For meow.
Now.
So, let's see. Now that you have destroyed those horrible, horrible things, you have destroyed those horrible, horrible things. You are still quite frightened. Those of you who are frightened, you are still not pleased with being in this room. It is not comfy. You can also see a door all the way to the west, and there appears to be a long passage going down south, from which you think you can hear something. And you can see right here what appears to be, you're not sure, but it looks kind of like a person's corpse, very old and decayed, strung up against the wall.
We love a person's corpse strung up and decayed against a wall.
I don't. That's horrifying. Why?
Yeah, it's
Why
not
would you
good.
say that?
Because I was being sarcastic, thank you.
Whoa, Petra using sarcasm.
I know,
So-
it's shocking and horrifying.
Right?
Do we maybe want to
Whoa.
clear out everything in this room so we never have to step in it again?
Please.
I
Yes.
like this idea.
Cool,
This is
let's
a
go
good
over
plan.
here.
Okay, so, Petra, as you step over there, let me just check something real fast. Okay. As you step over there, you could swear the corpse on the wall begins to move. Oh, yeah, it certainly is moving. Oh, it's not strung up against the wall. It was just holding itself up against the wall as it grabs its sword and steps out.
Oh, of course.
And another does the same from the other side.
Yeah.
Why are they
As-
like this?
They wail out, and red, horrible light beams from their eyes and mouths.
Oh my fucking god, there's more of them.
Hey guys, I have a suggestion. Let's leave.
Yes.
Time to go back into initiative,
Just
boys.
walk away. Just walk out. I see this happening, so we're gonna get a +1.
Yes, everyone gets +1 to their initiative.
Did I fucking roll perception?
I think you
again?
probably did.
I know I rolled initiative. I did.
It might have been before I added you to the combat tracker.
Oh, I accidentally rolled
Oh,
perception
okay.
by accident. Yay, I got a
I
higher
got an
roll.
18. I got an 18 cap.
You got an 18, okay. Davina, what did you get?
Mine didn't reset.
That's weird.
Yeah, hold on.
Uh,
I'll just roll a perception real quick. It
yeah.
says I already rolled initiative, so it won't let me roll it again. I'm gonna reload, I guess.
Hold on, I'll try again.
It's grayed out. Initiative is grayed out on my thing.
That's
It says
really
Davina has
weird.
already rolled initiative.
That is really weird.
I'll try to reload my game.
No, it's a yeah. Try that and see if it works.
In the meantime,
So F.
I'm gonna step out real quick to grab my
Okay.
ice cream.
You grab the ice cream real fast.
Jealous.
Or we have 2 encounters in the same fear room. Is this what the name is called? Fear room?
Any luck, Rachel?
And then next.
I had a re-log in everything because it was not.
Right.
This level, horrors beyond your imagination.
That's all the levels.
Hey, let's be real. These are pretty
I've never-
tame horrors beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, of the
These are actually
horrors we've
relatively-
seen.
Yeah, I feel like this is actually within comprehension, which is actually kind
Yeah,
of good.
this looks to kind of just be two dead dudes.
Oh, you know it's bad when like you see two dead dudes. Like, okay, that's actually within our realm of
We can deal with that.
we're actually, yeah,
Or
we
so
can
you
deal
think.
with that. Don't say that.
Rachel, did you have any luck?
I'm just now getting back in there.
Okay.
The internet
good.
slowly chugs
I
along.
am being patient. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
17.
There we go. You're in. All right. Lovely, lovely. Then we begin now. Starting out with one of these nasty boys, who's going to first and foremost wail out a horrible, haunting melody. So I need all of you to make will saves, please.
Oh, not good. 15.
15.
23. It's about that one thing I can roll well tonight.
13.
13.
17.
17. Colby, are you back yet?
Oh, he's still getting the cream.
All right, so we'll have to wait on that. But in the meantime, I will now, I will now add the minimum frightened condition to each and every one of you, because everyone so far, other than Davina, failed that.
Ouch.
So,
I thought we already had the minimum frightened condition.
oh, those of you who, that's part of the room. So those of you who already had it still have it.
okay.
Lovely.
So, Colby, are you back yet?
That's just a room feature, right? This is the level hazard.
How
Everyone's
dare.
afraid.
Okay. In that case, so let's go through here. So Jason got a 15, meaning that he failed. Jason is now frightened too.
I am frightened too.
Davina, you succeeded. That means you are frightened 1, which you already are. And Petra, you got a
Yep.
13. That is a failure. Thankfully, not a critical failure, just a regular failure. So you are now frightened 2. Not frightened 3, frightened 2. And Remy, you got a 17. That is a failure. So you are now frightened 2. And Colby, are you back yet? I swear to God, man. How long does it take for ice cream?
Obviously a long time.
Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll get
He's
that from him
probably, like-
later. This thing has 1 action remaining, and it's going to use that action to shamble up to Petra. That is the end of its turn. That brings us now to the other one, who's going to just, first and foremost, shamble up to Petra, and is then going to make a strike with its long sword, slashing down. That is a 19 to hit Petra.
That will not hit.
All right, then. It will now go for... It will now go ahead and slash at you with a claw. That is a natural 1.
Woo.
So, that was an unarmed attack. Something's broken. You take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and cannot use this attack until healed. So, as it tries to claw you, it hits your armor just right so that you can hear a crunch as its fingers snap.
That sounds like a him problem.
It is. It is
got
definitely him problem. Oh, good! Roll a will save.
Oh, I got my ice cream.
You got your ice cream. Oh,
21.
lucky you. You were successful, so your frightened value does not increase.
Yay!
Lovely. That is the end of that one's turn. That brings us to Remy Raddington.
Nothing scares me.
It's my twin.
Is your turn.
It's my
And
twin.
the reminder
oh my
that
God,
your
it's my-
stances end upon end of combat, so you're not in stance anymore.
It's not good.
Oh no,
You
bro!
are such
Not
a
how this
creature.
was supposed to go.
You are such a creature.
Oh my god, the Jonkler?
Oh my god. Take your turn, sir.
Are you referencing the Jonkler?
I
Oh my
am
God.
referencing the Jonkler,
I will
the
stand up and
Jonkler
leave.
bomber, Zodiac
Jacob,
killer.
take your turn.
I got a 24
On what?
on my attack.
On which
Roll.
one?
What?
On
Oh,
which
this fella.
one? Okay, lovely. That hits. Roll damage, please.
Come on.
God.
You've got to
Nice, man.
actually specify your target. There's two of them.
No,
No, there are two of them. This is getting out of hand.
I got 12 damage.
12 points of damage. Lovely. Scorches through the horrible rotting flesh. You have
Scorches?
scorch with an L.
That a word?
You have 2 actions remaining, sir. And your gun
I
is
have
unloaded.
2 actions of damage remaining. I'm gonna.
2 actions of damage remaining.
What a way to phrase it.
I'm gonna reload, and then I'm gonna get into Bullet Dancer. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Interesting order of operations, but alright. Jason, you're up.
Oh,
I'm at like the
gosh,
level
okay.
of tired right now, or I'm basically just high.
Ooh. Ooh. How tall is this mound?
It's a full-on altar. So like
Oh, it's, I can't parkour over the altar and end up here, can I?
well, let's see. Does the game say it has walls? The game does not say it has walls, so I'd say you can just do it. It's like 3 feet high. It's not too bad. You can just roll over
All right,
it.
I roll. I do an epic action.
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah,
rogue, and I end up behind this
If
guy.
you were a
and down there-
swashbuckler, you'd get panache from that. But unfortunately, you are not the swashbuckler in this party.
Petra, how do I get panache? Petra.
You gotta retrain, my guy.
You've got to
Shit,
retrain, and you've
that was
actually got to
awesome,
do cool
right?
things every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm like, as I action roll down, I'm like, was that cool, Petra? Was that awesome?
We're a little busy, bud.
I know, and I'm gonna double slice the guy
Okay, lovely.
blanking. All right, striking first. 25 to hit. and
25,
that's with
that
fear.
does hit. Go ahead and roll the other
And then
one.
the second double slice, a 14.
14, that
Oh,
does not
whatever.
hit, so go ahead and roll damage for the first one,
Alright.
including sneak attack.
First one, including sneak attack, that's always good. 14 points
14
of
points of
damage.
damage. All right, hefty chunk right there.
Shunk.
All right, that is the end of your turn. That brings us now to Davina.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to attack the guy down below. 19?
19. That does not hit. That unfortunately just barely misses.
Gosh, I'm not gonna hit this dude then. I'm going to try again, cause, you know, why not? 22!
22, that does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
He is undead, yes?
He is undead.
Well, he gets an extra d6.
Hell yeah.
And then I will...
Is that a total of 21?
Yes.
All right. Total of 21 points of damage. Hefty chunk right there. And I believe that means you have 1 action remaining.
I will push back the dead.
Ooh,
Um,
interesting.
Give Petra.
Exclamation mark.
Okay, Petra gains the pushback the dead effect. So that's a +2 bonus to saves against effects originating from undead. All right, and it also gains resistance to damage from strikes made by undead creatures equal to half your charisma modifier. All right then. So what is so Petra, you have resistance of 1 to attacks made from these undead.
Sorry.
Hey, it's still something. It's something. That's
yeah, that's
really
more
cool.
than we would have had. So
We've never seen that ability before. That's really fucking cool.
Because it keeps throwing Bay at us whenever I'm trying to fight undead.
Listen, it's not my fault that you all spec'd into anti-undead abilities after you finished dealing with all the undead.
How was I supposed to know, man?
I know, you weren't! The game is misleading you, I'm sorry!
You saying that just reminded me that I have an entire archetype on my character dedicated to dealing with undead, and I don't think I've ever used it once.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
so.
just remembered it. I was like,
These are
wait,
the
I have a
first-
thing.
The hands were the first undead you fought in a while. Alright, Karak, it's your turn.
Oh, speak of the devil. All right.
Yes.
Now, I hate to inform you all, but I'm out of spell slots.
Now, well, so 2 reminders. Reminder number 1. Now that you mentioned your archetype, I'd like to remind you of your Slayer's identification ability. As you have rolled initiative and can observe a creature you know is undead. So you can attempt to recall knowledge check to identify the creature for free with a +1 bonus.
Oh,
So please do
Yeah.
that.
yeah, let me do that.
You just had that in your ass the entire time and you just never used it? Well, never had the opportunity to use it, but yeah.
Okay. So do I? It's a recall knowledge of my choice.
Yes, recall knowledge of your choice.
Okay. I'll just do occult. Yeah, occultism.
Occultism?
Yeah. 19.
You've got no clue what this is.
Son of a bitch. All right. And was that an action?
No, that was supposed to be part of you rolling initiative.
I see.
So it was a free action. So you have your full turn ahead of you.
Okay.
And
Then-
also, your secondary reminder is that your staff has its 2 charges still. You have not used any of your staff charges.
Oh, that's true.
And you do apparently have 1 more spell slot left.
Okay. Oh, I do, but it's not on a particularly useful spell. At least in this circumstance. Okay, let me check out the spells in my staff. Okay, I'm gonna, so, if you're looking at my spell page right now,
I am, yes.
under the Staff of Necromancy,
Yes.
all those spells are like crossed out, like 0 out of 0.
That's
still able
because you don't have spell slots, so you have 2 charges by default, unless you put any in. So each charge... So you can use 1 charge as a first rank, basically. So Void Warp, you can... Why did I put Void Warp in here? You don't have access to occult spells. So you... This is confusing. Why? These all say they're occult. Oh, right. Sorry. Ignore. It's also... Ignore me. Okay, so
Okay.
Void Warp is a cantrip. You can cast it like another cantrip. You can use 1 charge to cast Enfeeble. Or you could... If Enfeeble was a spell that could be heightened, then you could spend 2 to make it rank 2. Alternatively, you can spend both charges to cast either Deafness or Peaceful Rest.
I see. And then Peaceful Rest would not work on these guys, right? 'Cause
No,
they're not
that is a corpse.
Technically corpses.
No, that is only a corpse.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try enfeebling.
All right then. So in that case, which one are you targeting?
This guy is flat-footed, right?
Yes, is
Yeah,
flanked. All right then. In that case, it will make its Fortitude save. It gets a 15 on its Fortitude save.
That is a
And,
failure.
Yes, it uses your spell DC as a save. So that fails, and it is now enfeebled 2 for 1 minute.
All right. And then with my
Which means, just for reference, it takes a penalty equal to the condition's value to strength-based rolls and DCs, including attack rolls and damage rolls and athletics checks. So you now have 1 charge remaining in your staff.
Yay! And now I'm going to move here.
Okay. And so right now what we're saying is you have your staff in one hand and your Everlight crystal, and your Ever-burning torch in the other.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, yeah, we already established that. Let's stick with it.
Okay. You have one action remaining. Or wait, no, never
No,
mind.
that was my
Enfeeble is
action.
2 actions.
Yeah.
I forgot that Enfeeble is 2 actions. All right then, Petra, you are up. And you
Hey,
are not
Petra.
confused. Look at that.
Yay! Okay. I'm gonna try and feint this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that deception.
That was a 12.
A 12. That is unfortunately a failure.
In that case, I will abandon all attempts at trickery and just stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. And do you have your shield out currently or no?
I do not, and
Okay.
that was a natural 20.
Ooh, look at
Wow.
that. Critical hit. Number
Ow.
20. That was a piercing attack. Kidney piercing. The target is sickened 1. Y'all keep managing to make the undead sickened. Or, no, sickened 2, not sickened 1. Jesus Christ. Alright, so go ahead and roll critical damage, please.
There's just something about us that makes them super nauseous.
Actually,
Did everyone
oh wait,
put on
I'm
deodorant?
remembering something from your level up. You have access to the critical specialization effects of your weapon. That means that you could... Let's check the critical specialization effect, because you can optionally take that instead of the critical hit card.
What is the critical specialization effect of my rapier?
So I think it says here... should say somewhere, hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
Critical specialization. Why? Okay, Archives of Nethys. Critical specialization. Can you show me the list of effects, please? Jesus
no, that
Christ.
would be too easy.
No. Fuck you.
Thank you very much, Colby.
You're welcome.
Specialization.
I'm here all night.
Chicken strips.
Effects. BF2E.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Okay, critical specialization effects. No, damn you. God, there we go. Okay.
Joke's
Finally.
on you. I've already been damned.
So it is weapon in the sword group. So its ability is you make it flat-footed until the start of your next turn. So do you want to make it sickened 2 or flat-footed until the start of your next turn?
Let's sicken it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll critical damage, please.
That is 19 points of damage.
Hot damn. All right.
Ow.
Lovely. God damn. All right. 19 points of damage.
Bloody?
It is currently, yes, quite bloodied.
Yes.
All right
okay.
then. Petra, you have 1 action remaining.
Do I? In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try and stab this one, just for kicks.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's only a 15, so...
15 does not hit, unfortunately. Now, a reminder, your critical specialization effect, that doesn't just happen on Nat 20. That happens on regular crits as well. Just a reminder. So remember that you have that, because I will not. Please?
Is there a way to add notes to my rapier?
Yes, you can go to the item in your inventory. It might not... I actually don't think it'll add notes to your attack. I don't know if it'll add notes to your attack page, but you can put notes in other places. All right then, that is the end of Petra's turn. That brings us to the top of round 2, which brings us to one of the spooky boys here,
Oh,
who's
fuck.
going to start out by whipping around and swinging at Jason. That
Oh,
is
Mr. Dara through the sword play.
a 26 to hit, Jason.
26 hits.
Okay. Then, Jason, you are going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of
in
slashing.
addition,
Ow, okay.
Retributive strike.
all right, retributive strike. But in addition, as it slashes across you, Jason, I need you to make a fortitude save. As your life
save,
force gets
okay.
drawn into the creature.
Oh, that's
Oh.
13. I am hurt
13.
bad.
You are now drained 1.
All right, how much damage do I take after retributive strike?
So minus 6 from whatever I did before.
Okay,
so-
13 minus 6.
Yeah, 13 minus 6, so 7. And that was its first action. It will then take its second action to wheel around and send a claw at Petra. That...
Get hit with a...
What?
What's it called? Does he get hit with retributive strike as well?
Oh,
Or is it-
right.
Yeah.
Did you roll your
Was-
attack?
22.
22, apologies. I completely missed that. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that's going to be 23.
Oh my
23
goodness.
Plus 4 because
points
he's
of damage,
undead.
plus
And then
4.
plus a d6 because he's undead.
Oh,
So 33 points of damage.
33 points of damage. Wait, hold on. Where's the other plus 4 from?
It's my shining oath or something to do with undead that I don't get to use ever.
Okay, yes, now I'm seeing it. Okay, yes. Now I'm seeing it. Okay. So a total of 33 points of damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter that it just absorbs part of Jason's life force because, yeah, gone. Dead. Cut right down. However, as it does make a final strike against Petra. As it goes down, which is a nat 20.
Ow!
So, critical hit deck, number 37. That was a slashing attack.
The hit doesn't happen before he hits Petra?
So, it does, but this is a reaction. This is part of its death. When
okay.
it dies, it
Okay.
makes a final attack.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, slashing attack. Flay. Normal damage, and the target is enfeebled 3 until healed.
Oh.
So, Petra
Ow.
is now enfeebled
heal her.
3. And will take normal damage from this. So, that is 8 points of slashing damage to Petra.
Oh,
And with
God, someone heal her.
the push away dead thing, I get
-1.
-1, so it's 7 points.
7, yes, correct. But that is a undead thing. That brings us now to the other one, who is going to go for a nice, lovely strike against Davina now. That is, with the long sword, a stab. That is a 23 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, so Davina, you take 13 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save as your life force is drained.
15.
15. You are now drained 1. All right then. Oh, right, Petra, I also need you to make a fortitude save. Completely forgot about that.
That's a 20.
A 20.
Wow.
Okay, that is a success, so you are not drained. All
That's
right
good.
then. Thing now has 2 actions remaining, and it is going to use... Yeah, it's going to use one of them to go for a claw at Davina. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
All right. And it will use its final action in an attempt to trip Yeah, in an attempt to trip Petra. So, Petra, what is your reflex DC?
20.
20. Oh, man. Oh, man, does it easily critically fail. So as it tries to trip Petra, it itself falls prone. Alright then, that is the end of its turn. That brings us now to Remy. Jacob,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Rocket Man.
Fuck. It is my turn. Do you know what I'm gonna do with that turn, Cameron?
Probably shoot at the bad guy. Is this a flurry of blows?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Go ahead and roll to hit. It does have cover from Petra and Davina.
You know
And also
what
the
they-
fact that it's prone.
You know what they did, Cameron? You went against the family.
Yeah?
Don't go
Roll to
against
hit,
the family.
please.
23.
23, that does hit. Roll damage, please.
Six points of damage.
6 points of damage. Quit whispering, you mook.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, I feel like it's weird hearing like Jakey not spit at the top of his lungs.
Jakey?
You have 2 actions remaining, sir.
What have you done?
There he
Thank
is,
you,
there he
Yono.
is.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, now he's back. Now he's back.
So, 2 actions remaining for Remy. Please take them.
Okay, well, that was a flurry blow, so I reloaded. And
Yes.
then I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Gonna hit this guy? Probably not. I got 8.
8 to
Oh
hit.
wait,
That-
no, it was -3, so I actually got 6.
6 does not hit. You have 1 action remaining.
That wasn't a flurry blow, so my last action is going to be reloading.
Lovely. That is the end of your turn. That brings us to Jason.
Test.
Okay. Stride actions. I get flanking
Okay.
this guy.
It is now flanked and prone.
And prone. Just to add insult to injury at this
Yeah.
point. And I'm going to double strike.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit on both attacks, please.
Alright. Striking rapier. Oh, it's a 12 to hit.
12
That's
does not
good.
hit.
And then the Mangoosh is 21 to
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that,
Alright.
including sneak
hit.
attack.
With sneak attack. Nice. 5.
5 points of damage. Is that including your sneak attack?
Yes,
Damn.
it is.
I forget that. I keep forgetting that you don't have a strength modifier.
I
All right.
don't. I really
Deal
don't.
a little bit of damage.
Give it a little tickle.
Little tickle there. All right, that is the end of your turn.
Cut a little bit of a
That brings
hamstring.
us to
And my-
Davina.
Okay. How was
Do the fuck up kind of thing.
Petra looking?
She's looking quite enfeebled, but
Health-wise, I'm
otherwise
alright.
fine.
Does Davina know what that means?
So I would say that Petra right now looks as though that last injury definitely took it out of her a little bit. So you can definitely tell that she's feeling a little physically weak right now.
I am going to just lay on hands and see if that helps
Okay.
her.
So how much healing does she get?
So I think it's just 12, isn't it? 12.
12. Yeah. All right then. So Petra, you regain 12 hit points, and you are no longer enfeebled.
What wonderful news.
Uh,
I thought I was just gonna hobble around like a granny for the rest of the fight.
so Davina, you have 2 actions remaining.
Attack.
All right, go for it.
Natural 20 for 25.
Oh hell yeah!
Heck yes.
Critical
goodness.
hit deck. That
Wow.
is number 4 That was a, what was that, slashing or piercing?
Probably piercing up close.
Do you have the option, or?
I'm pretty sure I have the option. Hold on. Let me click on my thing.
It does not appear to have the option.
I could have swore it had the option. Where do I see where it is? What it is? I don't know.
It does not have the option. I'm looking right now at its traits, and it doesn't have versatile. It would need the versatile trait for that. So it is slashing.
Is it? Okay, then it's just slashing.
All right, then. So the target is sickened 1. Y'all keep getting the things that make the undead sickened. All right, then. So go ahead and roll critical damage.
Cameron, I don't think this world has deodorant. That might be the reason why.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's so
that's
stinky.
I think Davina's just chopping its gut open. Oh my god, that roll.
Do I get to add the D6?
Wow.
Is the D6 doubled?
Hold on. So much noise. What is happening? Vitalizing. Hold on, I've got to look up the vitalizing rune to make sure I know what that does.
Hold on.
I thought that was just a +1. If that is supposed to be like the disrupting to go against.
On a critical hit,
Undead.
the undead is also enfeebled 1 until the end of your next turn. It also deals an additional 1d6 persistent vitality damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it's now taking 1d6 persistent vitality.
2 points.
Not that it matters, because you absolutely railed it into the ground. Before any of the persistent damage, 46 points of damage. Just you somehow managed to cut it in such a way that its tendons snap back and it stabs itself in the face. Absolutely destroyed. 100%. Holy shit. End of initiative.
Literally.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
fucking roll! Oh my god!
So everyone
That was fantastic.
other than Petra and Karak gets 80 XP, 80. Petra and Karak, you both get 40.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
Holy shit. That was
Ah.
an oh right, I forgot one more thing. It does as it dies lash out at Davina once more. Completely forgot about that.
Okay.
At multiple attack penalty, it doesn't hit. That's like that's a 12. It's so no.
I don't know. That might hit.
So yeah,
Never be too sure.
that's the end of combat.
God.
With these weird undead things.
Are you sure?
Nice.
Are you sure it's the end of
For
combat?
now, at least. And as this
There's another one around the
calms
corner.
down, and you look, Jason, you turn and look down the hallway. You can see a ghostly blue glow at the end, covering a staircase.
So,
You can also see what looks to be some crumbled ruins here, and you see there appear to be more corpses. At least according to what you can currently see, there's more corpses on the walls. Davina, you can confirm there are more corpses on the walls.
Town.
So what time is it right now?
It appears to be 3:45. And also, Jason,
Just wanna
as you
get,
are
like,
out of the shrine room, you no longer are frightened.
Oh, I'm not frightened. So what do you guys think? Let's just get an early dinner and let's just call it a day. How about that?
That sounds dope. We should probably give this
Yeah.
this amulet to the dude whose wife is dead. You know, before we die
Yes.
with it, and he never knows that his wife was avenged.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
We walk out.
Okay. Y'all start
We-
leaving.
We all take a look at the light coming from that. Does that look like Gauntlight? A
It
Gauntlight.
looks. It definitely looks necromantic in origin. I can
we
say
all
that
see that,
guaranteed.
and we-
Make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
All knowledge. I'll take a cult because I feel. 18.
18. You know, it's definitely, it's weird. It's like as you try to strain your eyes to look a little closer, it looks almost as if it's not just one source of light. It looks like there's one source of light that is Gauntlight, but then there's other ripples throughout. Many independent sources of light going up, rippling throughout this weird wall of light. I will also note that the corpse that you're closest to, that's on the wall over here, even just from simple close inspection, this one does not look like it's attacking you anytime soon, on account of the fact that its legs have been seemingly chopped off and sewn to its ears.
Oh,
That's new and horrific.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that not all of these corpses are alive.
Nice. Let's just go. Let's just take an early dinner. How about
Yeah,
that?
early dinner sounds pretty good.
Yeah, let's go.
yes.
Come on.
Okay.
And we nope the fuck
All
out
right,
of
you
there.
all start moving your way out of Gauntlight. Straight to Otari, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go back.
All right.
Let's switch the soundtrack to nicer Atari.
All right.
Why are you laughing
go.
evilly?
Because funny.
Because
All
we
right.
get back to the town and it has been raided.
You all
Now I
make
have
your
to
way
fight
back
off
to
the
Otari,
raiders.
and man, does it feel comforting to not be in Gauntlight right now, as it is around 4:45 p.m. upon your return. Where are you going first?
Kalenos?
Yeah, let's go to Kalena's place.
Ooh.
All right.
Who wants to handle the whole like we found?
I mean, I have
Gonna
the
go.
amulet, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Do you want to take charge of that?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So, Petra, you're taking charge of going and telling Kileno?
I guess. Are the chaps coming?
I'm assuming.
Yes, I'm coming.
Yes, we all.
Okay.
The whole party's coming, I think.
Okay. So, lovely. So, you head on down. The market's getting a little slow. The end of the day is coming along. And you can see Kileno in his usual hat, strutting around the market. Haven't seen him in quite a while. Or haven't talked to him at least. Yeah. Petra, you approach.
Yes.
Okay.
Oi, what can I do for you?
We found something in Gauntlet we think might be of interest to you.
Oh, what could that be?
I'm gonna pull out the amulet.
Immediately, his eyes go wide, and he grabs it rather violently from your hands and, like, studies it very closely. And his face softens, closes his eyes, holds the amulet close to his chest.
Did you kill that bastard? That bastard werewolf?
He's dead.
Yeah.
Make a diplomacy check. And yes, I'm accounting for the rest of you being behind her.
And covered in gore.
Wait, so you want us all to make diplomacy checks or
No,
just
I said
Petra?
I'm accounting
Oh
for it
my God.
before
Okay.
Yono goes, wait, can we
Oh.
assist? Not that it matters.
So 27.
okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
You see a tear roll down his cheek.
The nightmare is over as it can be.
And he puts the necklace in his pocket.
Thank you, my friends. I cannot put into words. How I feel right now.
and he's definitely tearing up, starting to get quite emotional. I know it's not much right now, but I'm going to talk to all the people here, all the sellers here at the market. You and your crew. You're getting 20% off everything for the rest of your lives.
We appreciate it, but it's not necessary.
I don't care if it's necessary. It's what I'm doing. Thank you. Seriously. Oi, you, Ratman.
Yeah.
Come here for a sec. Got to talk to you about something else. He wipes a tear off his eye. I haven't seen you in a while, so come here.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
So,
You're just like gonna deck me.
no, he somewhat gently puts his arm around you and leads you off to where nobody will be able to hear you. And he whispers in your ear, "Where the fuck is Dolmas?"
Dolmas?
Where the fuck is Dolmas? He's been missing for days.
I don't know. I've been gone for days.
Shit.
Do you know where he went? Do you know where anyone saw him last?
He said he was gonna tell you where he went.
Well, he didn't tell me where
He did tell you where he went.
Oh, he did tell me where he went?
Yes, this was several weeks ago, so I don't fault you for not remembering it.
Yeah.
He told you he was going north to try to find the loggers.
He told me he was going north to find the loggers.
That I can't put into words the amount that sounded like Fallout 4 dialogue. Oh shit. That's not good. He should be back by now, I would hope. Right, well, if you want to look for him, then I'd say it might not be the worst idea, but also maybe we could just hope that he's running late. Right.
I'll put some thought into it.
Be careful out there, and really, thanks to you and your crew for bringing me this closure. I can't put it into words.
Yeah, it's no problem, man. I'll figure this out.
All right. He lets Remy go. All right. So, oh, and of course, now I find the effect that would have let me just drag and drop something onto Jol to make him turn into a werewolf. God damn it.
Deep in Gauntlight, lightning strikes him.
His corpse turns into a
goes
wolf.
back to.
He is going to actually also give you, as a group, collectively 50 gold pieces total.
Yay!
50 gold.
Wait, 50 gold. Oh, total.
So 50
That's a
50
little
split 5
Wow.
ways, so each of you get 10.
That's like 100 gold pieces.
No, that's 10 gold pieces.
Wow, that's like 500 gold pieces.
Wow, we're really bad at math
10,000?
collectively.
Y'all are painful.
10,000 gold pieces.
Y'all
Wow,
are
that's
so
like-
painful.
That's like
Oh my gosh,
327 gold pieces.
I have so much cash. No, I'm not very liquid, but
Y'all are
I'm
so
not very
painful. I
liquid.
say again, so painful.
did you distribute the gold yet?
No, I'm not distributing anything. You just have to put it in your sheet.
10 gold,
Yes,
you said?
10 gold.
Alright.
10 doubloons.
Yeah.
10 gold doubloons to each of you. And with that, we're going to end the session. So,
Yay! We did it!
Davina, how are you feeling?
I'm just feeling okay. Killed some undead, finally. And-
Nice.
Gave this nice man some closure.
Yeah. Good stuff overall. Karak, how are you feeling?
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm excited to see what's the end of that staircase.
Yeah. Jason, how are you feeling?
He's okay. He's okay. Feels like you feel like the worst part is he's starting to realize this is kind of a usual thing. Like this is like business as usual now. It's like okay, I can get used to it. Getting used to it.
Before I forget, everyone added their XP from that last fight, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
80 experience.
Yeah.
80.
I'm 120
Except for
away,
except for
guys.
Karak and Petra, who got 40. Just checking, just making sure. All right. Speaking of Petra, how are you feeling?
Fairly good. We've definitely had worse days.
Yeah, that much is for certain.
We've also had blurst days.
Speaking of blurst, Remy, how are you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling all right.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
I mean, you know, Dolmus is missing, so that's kind of an issue. But
Listen, I'm just glad that you remember who Dolmus is.
you know, yeah.
How are we all feeling as players?
I can't believe you put Fingee Steve in
Oh my god.
You
Why'd
motherfucker!
you do this?
I will
Why?
haunt you in your sleep, sir.
I need you to know that
I will travel all the way up to Vermont just to loom over your bed.
I need you to know that I was going through showing my mother when she was up here all of the drawings that Greg and I have been working on. I was like, oh yeah, this is a drawing that Colby did that I retooled and colored in. And her immediate reaction to seeing that was, ooh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Some things don't need to exist, and your mother understands that.
So wait, Cam. So what was the original monster that was like supposed to be there?
There was no, there was supposed to be, let me see, I think there was supposed to be another Flicker Wisp. Yeah, there were supposed to be 4 of the Wisp things.
It's supposed to be just like a regular encounter, and Cameron was like, "No, let me fuck this up a little
I mean,
bit."
I think it was much better that you only had to deal with 3 of the horrible, stupid, annoying, confusing things.
I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fingee was a completely original creation, which will be available on buymeacoffee.com/livefromdicejail.
Oh my god. You know,
Along
I've got
with
the
Jacob
the rest of
Perez's
the menaces
cooking
he
show.
creates.
I've got
no, that will be well, we'll talk about that later, Jacob.
It'll be the
But yeah, that'll be available on Live from Dice Jail. The Live from Dice Jail, buy me a coffee, and it may or may not end up being free. Who knows? I might cut this part out, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. I'm glad that Fingee had the reaction I was looking for.
I was just shocked that when you said you were gonna like try like putting those drawings like into the game. I was like, oh, you know, he's gonna like make original characters for Solar Frost because Abomination Vaults it's pre-written. He can't just like put something in.
You lie. We lied.
You ought to know better.
I know. I really should. By
Sets
now.
a horrifying
it keeps
precedent.
happening where you're like, oh no, what's he gonna do? Put it in the game, and then horrible things happen.
What's he gonna do? Do some bullshit, and then he does the bullshit.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Guy that got stabbed.
Yeah, literally. God, we need to stop. Anyway.
Best.
I think
great.
you
It's
need to
great.
keep giving me monster information.
We
or
should.
monster
We should.
inspiration.
This is even better because I love the fact that we as we're having these conversations, we're like dismissing it, and like you sneak him in somewhere, and like every time it brings the house down.
It's fun, right? We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. And to anyone else who would like to support us in exchange for some pretty cool rewards, you can check us out on buymeacoffee.com/livefromdicejail.